The love boat.
Yes.
Soon we'll be making another run. The love. Oh, crap.
Natalie,
Oh, what?
Natalie,
Hey.
that's the wrong song. Let's
That
start
song always makes us dance, though.
I-
We do this every time.
It's
What?
totally the wrong song. We should, guys. We should make up a song for the self-care cruise.
Oh my God. 100%.
That is our
100%.
next challenge.
Oh,
First of all, thanks everybody for being here. Look at all of our beautiful cruise directors. Did everybody get ready today?
Yeah.
We worked really, really hard on this. So thanks everybody for joining us. Natalie, what are we here today to talk about?
Well, I think we're here to talk about the cruise. I'm thinking about what kind of sunscreen I'm getting ready to put on. I think this is important. You know, safety is important, especially for self-care. And that's why I put on lotion. I don't know if I got it all in. Jay, can you see it?
No, but you're not. You really are in a bathing suit. How cold is it there?
Oh, it's about 50 today. It's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
We're in a heat wave in Virginia. How about you guys? Hey, Carrie, what's the weather like in Las Vegas?
It's actually 47 today, which is freezing for us.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Oh, what about, hey, Elizabeth, what do you got?
50 in Atlanta.
Oh, hot.
Oh.
Yeah, we're 32 here in Washington State, burning up.
Yeah.
Literally coast to coast. I love it.
Yeah. Cindy, Christina, what do you guys got?
We are at 31 in southwestern Illinois.
And that's a heat wave for us.
It
today.
is. It's been in the 20s and the teens lately. And
Yes.
we are soaking up the sun today at 31.
Well, yeah. Oh no, more sun.
I know.
I know.
You need to relax a little bit, Natalie. You're just way too stressed out. You need to just.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm getting rid of this cell phone. Because when we're talking about self-care and we're talking about cruising, cell phones are on mute, baby. Cell phones are on mute.
So
Unplug.
we want everybody to get to know these beautiful cruise directors, Natalie. So I feel like we already know Natalie. Maybe we should start with somebody else, Natalie. So on my screen,
everybody are. Yeah.
Well, I know. We are this crazy group. We are going on a cruise, self-care at sea cruise, and it is.
And you're invited. Jay, don't forget, everybody's invited. It's just everybody. Not like the six
Yeah,
of
let's put the link in the chat for sure.
Well, yes, it is everybody, and you don't just have to be a caregiver. You can be anyone because everyone needs self-care, and it is it's in October, and so I want everybody to I want to introduce everybody. So on my screen, Christina Keys is the first one. So I've got a couple questions for everybody. You guys did not know about my hot questions. So first of all, we're gonna ask Christina. We want you to tell us who you are and where you are. We know that already, but it's just something interesting about yourself. There's a lot, so just
all right. So I am Christina Keys from Keys for Caregiving. I am in Washington State. Something interesting about me is my boyfriend is Jason Momoa.
Yes, he is.
He does not know, but that's okay. That's why we have the perfect relationship. We never argue. We never fight. It's perfect. He will be joining us on the cruise. So yeah.
Well, I mean, we are on the Norwegian Aqua, so it seems appropriate that Aqua man would be on there. Although, so Jason Momoa, this is your call out. The ladies and Christina, especially, we're waiting for you to come, buddy. Right. You can do this. Be a team player.
And we are on a Facebook Live as well as everything live. So if it's on Facebook, it's real. So, So, Jason, you and me and all of us girls. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Just say, I'll see you tonight, Jason, and it's coming true. All right, on my screen, that's all that matters, guys. Next, we have Cindy and Christina.
Yes.
So same stuff. So tell us a little. You guys have straw hats on. So give us a little rundown. What's going on?
My name is Cindy, and I am a physical therapist, and I am a co-founder of Adaptive Equipment and Caregiving Corner. And let's see, something interesting about myself. It's probably strange, but I'm just talking about self-care here. When I need a little self-care at home, it's been a busy day, hard day at work, I usually sit down or I go tuck myself in bed and I watch cooking shows. And I'm talking about the cooking competitions, cakes, cookies, and candies. That's my fave.
Awesome. Yes. I love it.
And that's a lot of what I'm going to be eating on the cruise.
Oh, you know, I hear the food. Well, I know the food is amazing because we've been on Norwegian ship and holy moly, the staff are amazing, but the food, oh my gosh, it's
Nice.
always available, people.
Yes, that's right.
Nice.
Always.
Love it.
And
Always.
there's no
No meal
calories
prep?
at sea, right?
No calories on a
calories.
self-care cruise. No calories.
Yeah.
people.
No
All
meal
your
prep, no
packages and
shopping,
good
no
calorie-free food. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I heard that, Elizabeth. No calories.
And I am Christina. I'm a speech therapist. We've got our titles turned around.
Oh, we
I
do.
just did notice that.
We'll
Um,
answer anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm the other co-founder of Adaptive Equipment and Caregiving Corner. And what else were we supposed to do?
Say something about yourself.
Something about myself.
Yeah.
Ooh, something we don't know.
Something
Oh,
you
something
don't
I don't
know.
And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I am a twin. I have a twin sister.
Wow.
Ooh, I
know
did not
that.
know that.
No.
It's interesting. That is interesting.
Wait,
I-
identical or fraternal? Identical or fraternal?
We are fraternal, but
Okay.
we look a
lot.
lot alike. The people actually mistake us. And she is right-handed and I'm left-handed, so we're mirrored.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
Ooh, watch us all. We're like,
Did not know that.
ooh. Okay. Next, we've got Elizabeth Miller.
Hi, y'all. I'm coming to you from Atlanta. I'm the founder of Happy Healthy Caregiver. It's a podcast. It's a speaking business. Advocating for caregivers, educating caregivers is what I'm all about. And big part for my self-care, I would say, is travel. I love to travel because I think, and I try to figure out why I love it so much. I think it's because it ignites all the five senses for me. So I love that I'm going to some new places on this cruise. But a fun fact about me is that I backpacked after I graduated Penn State with two girlfriends, and mostly in Western Europe. And we went to 13 countries in 9 weeks.
Wow.
And this was before the internet.
Wow.
And before cell phones. So I feel like I should get like extra
Mhm.
points for that.
You're like Jacques Cousteau.
Were you
basically.
like sponsored by Thomas Guide back then, or what? I mean, you know.
And
Matt West.
it was before they had one currency in Europe. So I had a Casio watch with a calculator on it. And part of my role with my friends was to do the exchange rates. Yeah.
Nice.
My question is, did you stay in hostels or did you stay in hotels?
No, we stayed in hostels and some
Oh,
of them
yeah.
were god awful. Some of them we
Yeah.
had to chug. It's so different now. My daughter travels in hostels. Now you can go on the internet and you can pick them and they've got stars and ratings.
Oh, yeah.
No, we didn't know if we had a room. You showed up. You were like, do you have any room? Sometimes not. The worst one was probably outside of Amsterdam. We had to really drink a lot before we would get in. And I'm surprised we didn't get bed bugs, frankly. I don't think they ever cleaned it.
That's awesome. We were in a hostel in Scotland with 21 other students. I'm pretty sure there was like 10 beds. We didn't care. We didn't care.
Some of them were lovely, though, I will say. Some of them were lovely.
Got it. Very interesting. All right. One of my favorite people, because I love her hair. I mean, I just love it. It's a statement. We have Dementia Darling here, and that is Carrie Alberts. Let's go, Carrie. I know I need to know something about you.
Oh my
So,
gosh. I know I'm like racking my brain because I have nothing as cool as dating Jason Momoa.
all
Right.
right.
That is my hall pass. So I have a hard time that my friend is dating him, but I'm supportive. So I live born and raised in the Las Vegas area, and I go by Dementia Darling, as was said. So I want to be a cheerleader for dementia caregivers, but all caregivers and all people, because life is so freaking hard. And it's just hard being a human. So cheering for us all, but my heart is with caregivers of always. And so excited about this experience and to do something different. We're not coming together to work. We're literally coming together to relax and fill our cups, which we don't have the time to do. So this is so exciting. For me, I just want it to be aware. If you can't find me, I will be near the soft serve ice cream.
Yes, it's available 24/7.
Yes. So I usually get like a small, mattress, and I live there. So the guy that does that, we become friends. That's how I met my last boyfriend. So
nice.
Small scoop, large scoop.
All the scoops. Yes. No.
Twirl.
Swirl mainly. Yes. If they have sprinkles, don't get me started. I will lose my words.
Got it.
That's a little bit about me. If you can't find me, I will be doing soft serve workshops where we can learn how to,
Right. I don't have that on the agenda yet. The soft serve. That's fantastic.
We're going to learn how to do the best soft serve. And then another note, I think I need to add this. If anyone, maybe it's just me, but I don't think so. I am such a nerd for sunsets. And on cruise ships, you get the best sunsets. We have like a sunset group.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
I can smell the salt in the air. And I think it helps that I have this suntan lotion on.
That might be it.
Good. I really smell good.
You smell like coconut oil.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance to talk, Natalie. Guys, you guys know it absolutely terrifies me to like turn over just for a moment to her. Okay. I know everything about you, so go for it.
Okay, well, so I'm Natalie. I am the middle sister, younger than JJ. That's right. That's right. Still under 50. Woo woo. And so, but we also have a baby sister, so technically I'm older than her, so I'll give her that. But so I, from a self-care standpoint, I'm the co-host of Confessions of a Reluctant Caregiver podcast. Jaden and I do all kinds of great things, advocacy training, all that great stuff, and I think one of the most things we've been excited about is partnering with our friends here and so many people who are supportive of the cruise, because the reality is we all need self-care, whether you're a caregiver or not. So if you're not a caregiver, you will be a caregiver at some point. This is why you want to be. And this is great practice. The cruise is great practice for self-care. So I'm very excited about that. Something that only probably close people know about me is that when I was little, and I'm not saying I do or don't do it today, but JJ, of course, knows this. When we would get ready to go on vacation, I would wear my bathing suit probably the week prior underneath all my clothes. And then I wore my bathing suit all the way down to Florida when we would go there from Tennessee. And that way, as soon as we got out of the car, I could jump straight into the pool. And so that's why I thought it was appropriate to wear my bathing suit, because I'm not saying I'm going to wear it every day in preparation for October 19th. But I'm also not saying I'm not. So I am fully committed to our cruise and to the preparation. I've got all my sunscreen out and they happen to all be CVS, Jay, which cracks me up. So I'm like, you got to love this. You know what? I got 55 for Jason because, you got to have some sunscreen, people. Like, we ain't getting any younger, but keeping your skin safe.
When you're pale and pasty like me,
I know.
Every bit of lotion.
Tell you, JJ slathers it on. Even 100 doesn't touch her whitiness.
I know. It's very true. It's very. Thank you, Natalie.
Yeah, be nice, Natalie.
Thank
you.
you.
Oh no, it's totally true.
I totally. You guys, I thought Natalie was going to tell you that while she did wear her bathing suit, we used to go to Ormond Beach down in Florida with our grandmother. And every time that we got to the beach, again, she did have her bathing suit on, but twice on the first day, we ended up in the emergency room.
That
the
is
first
true.
time she was running through the condo that we rented, fell and hit her head, had to get stitches. And the second time when she jumped in the pool, she hit her chin and we had to go get stitches.
Oh, no.
So she didn't swim like the rest of the week. So the people at that was like 2 years in a row. I thought she was going to tell you that. So watch out. If she's running, y'all need to get out of the way.
So clearly the theme of this is I need like a cone for a dog, because apparently my head is the majority of what I hit. And so I've got a lot of gear on, if you notice, to try to knock it off. Like, so yeah. So, and I've got my book with me, The Power of Regret. And this is what we don't want you guys to do. We don't want you to regret on missing out on this awesome cruise.
That's right.
Half the fun is thinking about it, I think. Like knowing that we're coming, talking about it, getting excited for it, like the anticipation of it is and let's also say, like, this is not just for the respite of the cruise, but like you are going to connect with not only us, but all the other caregivers going. So this is going to have a long tail after October of community and support, because community is everything when you're caregiving.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely right.
Yep. I agree.
No. Well, I'm JJ. You guys already know that. Obviously, you know that I'm Natalie's older sister. So
Wiser.
guys, I love to cruise, and I actually just got back from a cruise, and my favorite thing in the world is one of my favorite things. I have a lot of favorites, food, one of them, but I love to scuba dive. And obviously, y'all saw me when I was, on. I came on with my regulator, but I can't obviously use it now. So. But I love to cruise. But the thing is, you don't have to have cruised before. So I've probably in my life gone on over 30 cruises.
Oh my
so
goodness.
Who on here has gone on a cruise before?
I've only been on one cruise.
Okay. But Christina,
and it was a Carnival cruise. So
Christina Keys, you've not been on one.
Never been on a cruise before.
I know.
I've been is in Washington we have the ferries that go from one place to another. But that is not a cruise. That is not a cruise. So I've never been on a cruise, and I thought, well, I've always been a little freaked out about it. I thought, well, if I'm going to go on one, I'm going to go with all my friends. And that's what I feel like this is going to be. I feel like anybody who gets on that boat with us, who gets on the cruise with us, is probably going to, once they get on, they're probably going to know anywhere from 25 to 50 people, if not 100 people that they've been connected with on social media, people that they've been connected with and they've seen on all the different platforms. Some of them they have never met live, but they've become friends with on the, online. And so I feel like nobody's going to just go with just one friend. They're going to go and be like, oh my God, it's you. You came too. I feel like it's going to be one big, like we got the band back together. Yeah. Like a class reunion, I'm super excited about that. So I thought this is going to be a huge like house party for all of our closest friends on the road. I'm going. I'm in. So,
got it.
And what's so cool too, Christina, is that one of our youth from the Youth Caregiver series we did, Aaliyah, she and her mom are coming from Canada. So we really encourage young people to come as well. So if you have a family, this is a family friendly, caregiver friendly, everybody who want to have fun friendly. And honestly, if you just want to sleep in one of the best beds you'll sleep in all week, you can do that too. That's my favorite. Whatever feels best to you.
Wow. I know Angelina Taylor is coming too, the beauty queen, and she's all over. I don't know if you've ever met or seen her online. Angelina Taylor is amazing. So she's on the cruise with too. So many people are coming.
So she brings her tiara. I'm not going to lie to you. That'd be pretty awesome.
I want you guys, I know everybody has a reason for doing this cruise, but I think, if you've been on a cruise before, you know what a cruise is. But this cruise is different, at least for all of us, because there's things that we're going to offer that you can do as much or as little as you want to do on this cruise. But we're going to put out there a lot of things that you can do with us, things you don't have to do with us. Like Elizabeth said, like Christina said, you're going to make a lot of friends there that have same life experiences that you do. But I know that some of our people here have some plans, some things that they want to offer during the cruise, if you want to jump in with us. So who's got something exciting on their agenda, on their event calendar that they want to share with us? Who's doing something crazy?
I don't have anything crazy. Not gonna like, this is the opposite of probably crazy, so I probably shouldn't start. I don't know why I raised my hand. But I am excited for this because it's the first time where my parents are coming. So like I'm getting like really special time with my parents. And that's special to me. And some of their friends are coming that have been like in my life my whole life too.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of cool to be able to spend really quality time and hopefully do some crazy stuff with them.
On one of the days that we are at sea, though, you've got like something you're going to offer that if anybody has questions about dementia or they want to learn some ways. Yeah, well, and champagne. Yeah. But what are you doing that kind of, if a caregiver needs help or they want to drop in and listen to, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to be talking about dementia and having some informational sessions, Q&As. Really ask me anything across the entire time. We are not there, to be bogged down in information or thinking we need to study, but this is, what people are dealing with. So I'm here as, a piece of knowledge that's kind of floating around, and please utilize me the entire week. And, so we'll have opportunities to ask me anything, but also anytime I'm there to be there for you and to serve and help in any way possible. And I want people to take advantage of being able to ask me those personalized questions, because we know dementia is so difficult. So, and we can do that with champagne in hand only.
Absolutely. Or soft serve, evidently.
And soft serve, both.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm double fisting those, then I can talk. But yes.
So JJ, I want to jump in here and tell you guys, Cindy and I, because we talk about adaptive equipment and make sure people stay safe in place wherever they are. So we have chosen to do some of the excursions that are more user friendly for all abilities. Encourage anybody that's out there. I know I saw out here that Debbie, she was talking about her husband, and we talk about the comfy bed. So that's awesome. That her husband sleeps in a recliner. And so that she was worried about that. And so, Debbie, if you and your husband come along, Cindy and I have some really great, pieces of advice that we can give you as far as keeping yourself safe during care, as well as keeping your loved ones safe.
And we're going to hold a little session on some quick tips and, just some different things that there's so much out there that people don't know about, so much out there that we don't know about in regards to equipment that can help the caregiver as well as their loved one improve safety and function. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing.
And how to efficiently get soft serve ice cream.
That too.
At any skill level.
But you guys do things like I watch, because you guys, I call you the MacGyvers of caregiving.
That's right.
Like, even things like, I love that you like our mom has issues with like her grip. And I think about like Natalie's putting all her sunscreen on, but mom would have a lot of difficulty. You guys have like quick tips to say, hey, if you have trouble with that grip of putting on your sunscreen, hey, here's a way to do it. It's not, we can teach you how to do it. And we can teach you how to hold ice cream. Is that?
Oh, that's exactly right. I love a demo.
Yes.
If you're not checking out the Adaptive Equipment Corner on YouTube, y'all are missing out. Just go out there. Their videos are bar none, practical, pragmatic for anybody who's struggling with anything.
Yeah, they have everything. They have everything. Whether you're like at home or at a hotel or on a cruise, they have everything there. So it's amazing.
Reach out to us. It's, we get some of our best ideas from our viewers. And so,
and some of the inventions come from other caregivers. That's what I love. Like, I love spotlighting those stories on the podcast. Like, we know the pain points, and we are great inventors and business owners because we want it to be different.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Elizabeth, it seems like you have something like a talent. You're going to be doing a special. What were you doing on
talent? I would put in quotations. It's like, I love to karaoke. So So you come karaoke with me. There is a low bar. I'm going to set the bar so low that everybody's going to feel so welcome and like, oh, well, I know I'm going to be better than that. But yeah, karaokeing. I'm going to do an art journaling workshop as well. And I'm my daughter is my cabin mate for my 25-year-old daughter. She's a NICU nurse working out of Chicago. And she'll be getting ready to kind of transition to be a travel nurse when y'all meet her. And so she's coming with me. We're going to have some good mother-daughter time. But I think as nurses, they also need self-care. They're very compassionate people. I mean, we're kind of all of that without the paycheck as family caregivers. But they have a tendency to burn out too. So I think anybody kind of in this health space could benefit from the cruise. But come karaoke with us, come kayaking, art journaling, we're here for you.
Oh, I just saw where what's your go-to karaoke song? I'm going to tell you, for me, it will always be Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet. I support this.
Home Alabama.
Roll Tide, roll. On behalf of my husband.
I'm sorry. I saw that. I got very distracted and I was like, I do love a song, people.
Mine is Only the Good Die Young by Billy Joel.
Yes.
I was raised a Catholic girl and I kind of came out of my shell and watch out.
Oh,
all right. Natalie, what is one of the things, what is your most what are you looking forward to? Your beach? There's something that you are organizing, which scares me because I know how competitive you are.
Well, there's beach Olympics and so forth, but I really feel like I need to stress that you always need to you notice that I keep saying safety first. And so I've got my life jacket on as a demo because I love kayaking. I know there's kayaking as an option. I'm going to be doing that. That way I can work my arms as I'm, like ice cream, like Carrie. I love that. But definitely going to be doing some beach Olympics. And there's a touch of competitiveness with me. But I'm also going to be doing some workout on the ship. So I love me some yoga. One of my favorite things to do here lately, I do Beachbody, the lava series, because it's only 20 minutes. And here, FYI, I'm not getting paid to promote them. I'm just telling you, Elise is kicking my butt. And when you got 20 minutes as a caregiver, like if you got 20 minutes, I feel so great after. So I am totally doing the yoga classes on the cruise. But I'm also going to have this, because the other thing that's great about these is you can eat as much as you want and then they zip up and it covers your stomach. Nice. Yeah. So just saying.
I will be leading, as Natalie does all the extreme exercise, I will be leading the morning walk.
We're going to need it all. Yeah.
I'm going to do hey, if you want to join me on the deck, I walk, maybe a half a mile and watch the sunrise, Carrie, not the sunset, but I'll be the sunrise.
There you go.
I
Both
do
are
like
beautiful.
a really slow one.
Getting up with the chickens, people. Getting up with the chickens.
Up with the chickens. So I guess we need to tell everybody, because I know we've been goofy, let's tell everybody a little bit about the cruise. So it is, we've been running it on the bottom of the screen. It is October 19th through the 26th, 2025. And it leaves out of Miami. Somebody tell me what ship it is on again?
Aqua.
Norwegian.
Yes,
that's exactly
Norwegian
right.
Aqua.
Jason,
that's why I have my bathing suit on. That's Aqua-y.
And it is one of NCL's newest ships. It has I think it's 10 stories. It's a 10-story water slide.
What?
I'm just saying.
I'm on it.
Me and Christina Keys are the first ones on that one.
I am frightened about this. I don't know. I'm going to have to make a game time decision on that.
You got it.
So we are going to Tortola. We're going to the Dominican Republic. We're going to St. Thomas and then Great Stirrup Key. So 7 days. We're leaving out of Miami. We're going to some great locations. Like Elizabeth said, she's doing karaoke. Carrie is she's doing ice cream and champagne. And Christina Keys, you didn't tell me exactly what you were doing. I know yours is probably a little, it might, other than Jason.
But we're all going to be sunscreening up Jason. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's part of it. My self-care activity for the cruise is to have 2,500 of us just come put sunscreen on Jason Momoa. I think everybody will participate, even a lot of the husbands. No, actually, I'm doing a self-care scavenger hunt, and then we're doing a walk to, I think we're going to some of the baths, the Virgin baths.
Oh yeah, Virgin Gorda.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yes. So, but self-care scavenger hunt is going to be super fun because there'll be things on it like having ice cream with Carrie,
I love it.
karaoke with Elizabeth, you know what I mean? Like kayaking with Cindy and
Absolutely.
Christina, so there's going to be all kinds of fun, like midnight meditations, like whatever. There's going to be all kinds of stuff on there. So ways for people to have fun with self-care, because we forget, self-care is like, we think about self-care before. Typically everybody thinks like mani-pedis, they think about, all of these things that we have to modify when we're caregiving, when we're busy moms, when we're busy executives, when our life changes, and so that self-care scavenger hunt is going to be a way for us to just look at, let's really redefine what self-care can be. And we're going to have fun with it. I mean, come on, ice cream, karaoke.
Yeah.
Just
sleeping.
I mean, you're winning either way on that scavenger hunt.
We're just sleeping. That would be perfect as well.
Yeah.
I'll be ziplining, just so you guys know. I'm taking Cindy with me. She is Cindy's like, I'm not going with you anywhere, JJ. I'm ziplining. So guys, remember that a cruise, if you haven't been on one, or if you have been on one, you got housekeeping, you got somebody that's going to fix all your food, you got somebody that's going to wash all your dishes, and if you need a load of laundry wash, they even do that. So they'll charge for that, but they're going to do it. So
bring it on.
I know it. So there's some great features that the group that we're working with, that they are giving us. You can get on board for $125 deposit, which is really great. You don't have to pay for everything up front. You can do a monthly payment. That way you're not like, hey, I've got to pay for this vacation right now. So take advantage of that. They're still doing that. I know in the byline down there at the bottom, they've listed, our CEO's listed at the bottom, www.funseas.com/self-care. I think all of us, we're posting it on our pages. We've got it on all our social media. We would love for you to jump on board with us. Literally, jump on board. Just come on board. Just come on board. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm feeling crazy.
And there's no way they can miss us, because right when they come on board, right, we're going to be greeting them, right?
That's absolutely right.
They know all about the excursions, making sure they know where they can find the events and what days and what time, right? So you're going to miss out on the fun. You're going to know about which fun you can choose from and where everybody's going to be, and the constant party.
There's lots of there's going to be lots of prizes, lots of sponsors, great sponsors that are going to support us during this time. There will be free excursions as we go along, so you may win some of those. So just stay tuned for that.
That's right.
It's going to be so surreal when we're really there, and welcoming people on board. It's going to be so unreal, and all of our energies together. It's going to be amazing. They're just going to give us a stage on board, and we're going to entertain everyone.
Yeah.
But I know that this can be daunting for a lot of people. So I just want to mention that. Like, I know that this is hard. It's hard to plan this far. When you're caring for someone, especially that is, going through a progressive disease, it's really hard to plan ahead. And that's totally valid and fair. And we know that can be difficult, and to find respite. So please keep an eye on all of our pages. I'm sure we're going to lift up as much information as we can. I just put in the chat the like main organization for respite that could have some options for you, and then there's a Hilarity for Charity grant as well that I just posted for respite. But we know it's hard, we know it's expensive, right? So if this is something we can get creative with, if for birthdays or different holidays until then, if we ask family members, what I want is you to come and take one of the days I'm gone, or to support my fund of getting a caregiver to come in, whatever that may be. And if you want to talk to any of us, I know we're all here to support you and help you. So please know we just want to to make sure it's as seamless as possible. And we know it, you know, it's a lot to prep for. But again, with the payment option, that's really great and helpful, right? So we can take our time getting there. But we know you have to also think about respite if your loved one can't join you. But you know, we will do our best to share those resources and how to get creative. But you know, don't be scared to ask the people in your life, whether that's monetary support or that physical support of them being there.
Absolutely.
Deserve it. And it's not bad to ask. We need to ask. We want you.
Well,
to, you know,
and that's part of self-care, Carrie, because we need to ask for what we need. Like we are, the caregivers, you know, will have a hard time because they feel like it's only me. I'm not, and that can be really hard. Like I cared for Jason the best. In my mind, I'm like, I'm going to care for Jason the best. And what if Jason doesn't want someone else? And I think this is the thing. We have 10 months before we leave. And so this is a really great opportunity for you to start saying, hey, I could really use this. And we've got months to plan for it. You know, I'll tell you this, the other is the, every state has the lifespan respite grant. That is $600. And so $600 gets you closer to being able, and that is, was just re-upped by the federal government. And so you can look for your state's lifespan respite group grant. And I encourage you to use that. Absolutely. It is meant for you guys.
And guys, we are still working to put together our respite rescue. So we have it out there. We are looking for sponsors for respite rescue. And what that would do is we are trying to raise funds for you to go on a cruise for people that need payment made to a home health care agency to take care of your loved ones. So we're working on it too. More information is coming out on that. It has been a project in itself, but we're working on it too. So stay tuned for that. But there are, Carrie, Natalie, everybody, thanks for throwing those out there. There are programs out there. And I totally believe in asking for those.
And I saw one cruiser is doing like a GoFundMe, frankly, a GoFundMe for the cruise and the respite. Like, listen, we all have a network of people, and you've got people who just don't know how to help you. So I encourage people to think about that. And also, you know, if you're a solo caregiver, don't think that this cruise is not for you, that you can't, you have to come alone, because you're not going to be alone. Like we were going to have a way to communicate while we're on the cruise together to say, hey, we're going to XYZ, or we're going to be here, come join us. Like you can be as with people or as alone as you want to be. It's completely your choice.
Yeah. And for everybody that worries about connection, I will tell you that these new ships, you know, if you feel like I can't leave, I can't disconnect. I know we all need to disconnect, but there is the ability to talk to that loved one or family member. If you do need to touch base, like me, with my mom sometimes. If you do need that, we want you to know that cruises are not like that anymore, where you can't reach out and touch base to check on someone. Or if you're like me and you worry about emergencies and things like that, you can be contacted. You're not completely on a desert island. So
this used to help me too. Like when I was to get away from my mom, is like, sometimes she needs a break from me, or sometimes, you know, my brother needs a break from me. Like, what if we have other people helping our loved ones, you know, and it's okay for them to miss us too. Like, maybe we'll, you know, a little bit of that whole, remember the show Wife Swap? Like you get a little bit of someone else coming in. You're like,
caregiver swap.
I'm pretty much in love with my person, my caregiver. I can't wait till they come back.
Oh, that's great. I like that.
That's
pretty good.
I like the wife swap thing. I may try that.
And can I say, I wanted to reiterate, yes, the being able to communicate, you're going to be great, especially on a Norwegian ship. Do not worry about that. My parents literally live on cruise ships, and I can't get away from them. So, and you're welcome to hang out with Bob, Barb, and Carrie. That's us. Oh, you're welcome. We're a hoot. But no, I wanted to say too, and this is just my influencer voice speaking, is I know this is like another thing caregivers have to do, but this is another reason why it's so important for us to speak up about self-care, about being a caregiver, about everything that's on your shoulders, because the fact that we're having trouble, getting support from people to get respite, and for companies to recognize how important this is because the stigma, is because society does not see what family caregivers are up against and what you guys are carrying on your shoulders. So please speak up. This is your chance to say to your family, I have this opportunity and I need it. This is not cool, or I'm not going to be able to keep going for how many years or whatever it may be. And you're allowed to get a little sassy. I'm giving you permission.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there's so many people out there that are caregivers, and I always wonder, when's the last time they were able to get away? And I know with people that I talk to, they would just love an hour, a day. And I wonder when the last time it was that they could go on a vacation.
Right.
Yeah. I'm loving the interaction with our group here. I think Crystal said she's going to help promote this to her village.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks,
If you all are
Crystal.
tuning
We
in
love you,
here,
Crystal.
like tell your people, tell your community, tell your support groups, your people and your caregivers, ERG. And Debbie Margrave is wanting more live sessions. So that's good. We're not just talking to ourselves. That's good to hear.
We do that. So
And please feel free to put the questions in the chat because we can totally see them. So if you've got questions, keep asking. But we, and here's the thing. If you want to bring the person you care for with you, bring them. Like the more the merrier, because the reality is that it also gives you a different opportunity. I always think about the relationship, I'm a wife, but I'm also a caregiver. And, this cruise may give you an opportunity to be more of what you thought your role was going to be, especially like JJ with us, being able to go with mom would be great if we were able to do so, because then we get to be daughters again. And so I think it's really great. I think it's really important. If you want to bring your loved one, if you don't, that's okay too. That is totally fine. Do what feels best for you, because that's when you're really your best for others. Absolutely, Rack. Kids are allowed
for self-care.
That's right. That's the best rule. No rule.
Yes, I saw a question. Are kids allowed? So this can be a family cruise. This can be everyone is allowed. That's the thing. There's no right or wrong. Like what Nat said, you can bring, you cannot bring. I will say that on these cruises, especially knowing this is a brand new ship, their kids program, if you do bring kids under 18, is amazing.
They've got the AI room with all their games. Sign me up, people.
Yeah, they've got great programs where your kids can be part of a day program, and so you also get some time away. So great program there. Yeah. Okay, guys, I may wrap us up, but I've got a speed round. Can I do a speed round of questions?
Yes. Oh, please do questions, Jay.
Okay, this is speed round. Okay. I hope y'all are ready because it's going to get crazy. Type of bathing suit, bikini or regular swimsuit, one piece.
Ooh.
Oh. It depends how much I've eaten. You didn't even ask for cover up.
I said my answer was moo moo.
I do those tankini things, a little skirt, let them look cute.
I love it.
I was asking my husband about these, and he said Speedo. I was like, that is not allowed.
Too much.
I do a little mix of both.
I know.
Yeah, like I think when I turned 50, I was like, you know what? I don't care. I've got my man already. Like, who am I trying to attract?
Girl,
I'm gonna perfect my tan. How many days is the cruise?
7.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. I'm glad you guys got that right. I was getting a little worried about you. Okay. Where does the ship leave from?
Miami.
Maybe. Okay.
Bienvenido a Miami.
Okay. Quick question for all of you. I know Carrie's answer. Favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate.
Green mint
chocolate.
I mean, vanilla with some candy bar in it.
I agree with that. Mine is something with a brownie in it. Okay. The name of the ship?
Aqua.
Good job. Do you overpack or underpack? How many suitcases do you have?
Over.
Packing cubes. I love packing cubes.
Bathing suit.
What?
I have like 20 pairs of underwear for 2 days. I don't know why.
Yes.
Why does my brain tell me to do that? I don't know.
Because menopause is hard, Carrie.
Yeah.
I never know if I'm peeing on myself or.
Yeah, it depends how much laughing you're going to be doing.
Perimenopause is coming for me, so it will. Yeah.
trust a jumping jack. And
Okay, deposit amount. How much does it cost to get your reservation in?
I thought you were talking about peeing our pants.
Okay. What is your SPF number on your sunscreen? Christina?
2,500.
2,500. Cindy, how much is yours?
Start with 30, end with 15.
Okay.
Ooh.
Who else?
30.
30?
50.
Dude, I'm totally the highest.
Baby. 55.
I'm 100. Honestly, if they have the 100, it's 70 or 100.
That's good. You're gonna have such better skin than me, man.
No, I can't handle the burn. Okay. Who is hosting karaoke?
Me.
Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth.
I'll dance around you though.
Do you guys like the sit down dinner that's scheduled, or do you like eat anytime dinner?
Eating
Yes.
Anytime.
Grace.
So
Just
you have
keep
that option.
racing.
You do not. You can go eat anytime. You can go formal, informal. You can.
And don't forget the specialty restaurants.
Exactly.
Don't forget the specialty restaurants. They're amazing.
There's a good Japanese one. I did a little recon on.
Looks
yes,
fantastic.
that's one of my favorites.
And last question: who can go?
Anybody.
Everybody.
All right. I think we have just tortured all of our audiences enough. I mean, what do you guys think?
And now we want you to have this for 7 days.
That's right.
You gotta say hi to Christine who just joined, of course.
But you know, it's
Hey, Christine Smith. A shout out to her. She's
Hey, Christine.
Christine.
That's a good call. Don't get seasick. And you know what? There's lots of things that you can do for seasick. So if people feel like there's the little tabs you put on right behind your ear and they work like a glove, people. Thank you. And so I think that's really important. So here's the details. We're going on the cruise. To learn more about it, you're going to go to www.funseas.com/self-care. Okay. It's 7 days out of Miami. And if you want to come down earlier, our travel agent can help with booking that. Stay a little longer. They can help with that. There's all kinds of great deals. And we are going to be on the Norwegian Aqua, and it will be 7 days of, honestly, it's going to be fun, relaxing. It's meant to be rejuvenating. We're going to if you want to learn more, that's going to be available. If you want to just sit beside the pool, besides Carrie's parents and myself, then please know. Oh, Jay, we didn't even talk about the cruising ducks. Oh my God. Okay, so the coolest thing about Norwegian, this is one of my favorite
thing, guys.
This is my favorite, is when we went on our cruise to Alaska on the NCL, I started seeing these ducks around the ship. And the ducks are the NCL cruising ducks, and people bring them on. So everybody's getting ducks. Okay, here's a spoiler alert. You're going to have ducks in your room that you're going to put your name on, and you're going to hide them around the ship. And then people find them, and then they re-hide them or they keep them. I had a whole storyline when we were in Alaska for the 5 ducks that I found, and they actually did the zip line with me. So just FYI, my ducks will be cruising with me all week, and then they'll get hidden on the Aqua throughout the cruise. So I'm going to tell you, the ducks are my favorite, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. You know what? It's really what it comes down to is you can have the fun that works best for you. Carrie, did you say you're going to bring
I think there's going to be competition for the ducks.
Brandon.
I've already thought about it.
Carrie's bringing pink ducks.
I've already got 100 ducks that I bought. So I am ready for my duck.
There's a limit to your ducks. All right.
Hey, I want to also mention that we can stay connected to the people who are interested in the cruise, who are coming on the cruise. We have a Facebook group for the Self-Care at Sea cruise. So maybe we can put the link into that in the chat too. But the Self-Care at Sea's got its own Facebook group. So if you have questions about like what to pack or how to prepare or something pops up, let's keep talking, and then we're going to keep motivating you for self-care in between now and then too.
Oh, you'll see us again, and probably an even better apparel. I think I'm going to start working on mine.
Newly is my friend. I'm going to rent my fun clothes. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
All right. Okay, guys.
Well, thanks so much. We're glad that you guys joined us for our live. We're so excited. We've got our backgrounds with the water and everything. But if you want to learn more, please go to funseas.com/self-care. And we'd love to have you come. Sincerely, we would all love to have you come. So guys, have a fantastic Saturday. Thank you for jumping in. We will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. The Love Boat.